Not like 5 entire buckets of water. Wheat bread. And it needs eggs as well. So what's the difference there? Okay, we're adding grain into that there. Rye bread. Oat rolls. Flatbread with onion. What about flatbreads? Flour 8, buckets of water 3. See, I should probably set... what do they sell for? 80. I might put another cook in there and get them making flatbreads, because for me to actually carry all those buckets of water around to make some bread, it'll be a bloody nightmare. Right, okay. How's Twitch going recently? It's just Twitch being Twitch, really. Great one day, weird the next, broken the day after, you know, the usual stuff. I don't think they've managed to... I think they've managed to avoid any massive scandals this month so far, but we are 1 week into it, so give them time. The strange thing that they've got going on with the paid boosting now, which seems to be a thing, they've gone ahead with that despite everyone's sort of outcry about, right, bronze. I need logs and 3 bronze bars. That is a lot. What about if I go for copper tools for that? Right, logs and 3 copper bars. Let's go make some sickles. We'll do this. Bronze, we've got 12. I could do that. Copper, we've got a lot of copper. Is there some reason why somebody's not making all this? Have we got any tin bars? We have. Oh, we've got tin ore, though, coming on. So give me... where is the copper? Give me 60. That leaves enough for the other people to do stuff. I'll go and smelt this, actually. This is going to be quite heavy, isn't it? Also, I might have some in the chest over here. Yeah, I don't think that paid boosting is going to help smaller streamers at all. If the bigger streamers want to game it, I think it'll possibly help benefit those in some ways. But, yeah, buy that. Oh, I actually need to smelt the copper first, so I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself there. So we'll see. We'll see what that does. I think they might just turn that thing off if there's enough outcry about it, or if nobody uses it, you know. And then they'll be able to use the whole, hey, we listened to you guys. We're disabling paid boosting. It's like, no, if you'd listened, you probably wouldn't have done it in the first place. I've got to say, I'm always tempted to switch my streaming operation over to YouTube Gaming, go live on there. But we're not doing that just at the moment. Facebook streaming. Here's the thing, Facebook streaming is actually a good thing. They're very good at putting your type of content in front of people who will be interested in that type of content, who have already shown an interest in that type of game, for example. And I don't think they have issues with licensed music. I think they've got the licenses for that. I haven't read up too much on that bit. The trouble is, I despise Facebook as a company. I really hate their ethics, i.e. they don't have any, and the way they operate. But it is a good bloody platform for working on. Were these 3 copper bars? Am I really going to make 10 sickles? Yeah, God, let's make 10 sickles. Do I have anyone working the... I hope I have someone working the well, because they're not producing enough water. Logs. Yeah, give me 10 logs. Mixer. That was the days. I nearly did think about trying out on Mixer once as like a dual stream to do like Twitch and Mixer at the same time. Here's the thing. Here's the concern: is that dual streaming is a great way to go. The trouble is, once you become a Twitch affiliate, part of the affiliate agreement, so that you can receive subs and bits and stuff, is that you agreed to exclusively stream on Twitch. And if they find you multi-streaming, they can delete your account altogether. Not something I'd want to happen. So, but it might be something we consider in the future anyway, if I'm going to move away from Twitch anyway. I don't know if I am. These are just thoughts at the moment, and we have to see how things develop. Facebook is, yes, I think it's still called Facebook, but this whole rebranding to Meta. If you look at if you've got the Facebook app on your phone, or the Messenger app, if I load it up now, where did I see this? As it loaded up, it says like Messenger by Meta or something like that. And I thought, oh my God, it is one of the most horrible rebrands I have ever seen. I think it just makes my skin crawl. So you just know the thought processes they were going through to come up with this. And the whole discussion of the metaverse. You can now be part of the metaverse. I really, really dislike it. Let me put some of these tools behind me. I don't think I need all them. I will put them all except 2, because I might need 2. I'm going to try. Now, I might be totally wrong with this, because I did have stone sickles and stuff in the past. But let me just see if this is the tool. He's going to start harvesting this if I'm not quick. I have no idea what I need poppy seeds for, by the way. I just decided to do it for a bit of fun. Let's put it on number 5. And crouch and go. Right, so it's not this. Maybe they're not ready yet. That could well be the thing. Do you know what? We can find out, can't we? Poppy seeds. Poppy seeds. Spring to autumn. Okay. So obviously you harvest them when the seeds are set. Like some of these are. You can see seed pods set on some of these, but the whole crop. Yeah, I don't like Facebook. I would come off Facebook altogether if I could. You got a few folks you check out on YouTube stream. Seems to work well, but you no clue about how well it pays. It's actually they give you the creator a better split, like a Twitch affiliate, like I am. When someone subscribes, you get a 50-50 share of the subscription cost, whereas on YouTube it's 70-30 in favor of the creator. What else is there? They have a thing similar to bits. I'm not quite sure how that works. And they have super thanks and super chat and stuff like that. I think it's generally better. The ad revenue would probably be better, although I think you have more control over whether you have ads on the stream at all, which is always appreciated. And where they are, you can like turn off pre-roll ads and stuff. So I don't know, but there's so much to consider with making a switch if I ever were to. Right, so I don't need to harvest the poppy. That's okay. We're gonna go make some bread. So I'm gonna need a load of eggs, a massive stack of buckets of water. Yeah, that's the problem. A massive stack of buckets of water. That sounds like an utter pain in the backside to me. How many can I carry? If I take all them, that's 60 kilos before I've taken any eggs or flour or anything. Do we have flour in here? No, I have a suspicion I sold all the flour. Saffron, thanks for the hydrate again. You liked it when you had a long Facebook ban? Life was better? I think that applies to lots of social media. I quite like Twitter some of the times. I do find out about some interesting stuff. But by God, there are some real heated and hateful arguments about things on Twitter. Let's have a look. So what will it be under? It won't be under food, will it? Let's see. What could it be under? And I don't suppose it'd be under F for flour, because that would be far too simple. Manure's okay. I like to keep the manure in the same place I keep my bread flour. I think it gives it a nice bit of earthy flavour when it's cooking. We don't have any, so what about wheat grain then? I'm going to assume that's in here. We have regular wheat. I could take some limestone out and do some work with that. Flax. Come on, do we not? We must have some wheat grain. We must have. Where the hell is it? There's regular wheat, which I'm sure they'll be making into wheat grain in the barns. We've got a lot of straw. Why can I not see it here? There's flax stalks. They're being processed. Flax seed. It is not here. Have I taken it out and put it in the other place? Let me check the management on this. So this doesn't add up. This doesn't add up at all. We're making here. Yeah, we're making wheat grain, but it's not turning up anywhere. And I don't think anyone's using it as far as I know. And we're doing the same in both barns. So what have I done with the wheat grain? If I put it in here. Quite possible. No, there's only the fertilizer in there. Has it put it somewhere funny? Have I put it somewhere funny? That's more likely. No. I've been having them produce that stuff for quite a while. How long did it take me to learn how to edit? What, videos? It's like an ongoing process that you can always improve and get better. And there's always some new feature or effect you can learn to edit in. But just do the basics. It didn't take me that long to learn how to edit. Depends what program you're using. Thankfully, there's always some good guides on YouTube. Right, I'm gonna have to go through this. Wheat. Wheat grain. Was that? My God, was that underneath it the whole time? Could I literally not see it for looking? Right. How much of this do I want to take? Because I don't need 1,600. Let's guess at 500 because this will use up quite a bit, I think. Oh, wait, hang on. I need to make flour, don't I? Right. Okay. Well, let's go make. Let's go and make a lot of flour. Trying to use VSDC. What's that? Which is that one? VSDC, is that a video editing tool? I don't know. Of all the places she... Right.
How can I help you?
Let me have a go at that. Farewell.
See you soon.
Off. I need lots of flour. How long... This should be pretty quick. Yeah, that's better. So it's the only free tool you can find without it being over complex. There's always Windows Movie Maker. I think that's still available. That's actually surprisingly good. What's DaVinci Resolve? There's no free trials of that or anything, or free versions? There's one called, is it Lightroom? Or was that a photo editing one? But there is one by the same people, I think, or a similar name. Let's have a look. I use one called Cyberlink Powerdirector. It's not free, but it's fairly cheap, and its main selling point is that it renders really, really quick. Lightworks might be the one. I think I tried to use that at one point. It's maybe a bit complicated. But yeah, I just use the Powerdirector at the moment. It does need an update because it won't take. The one I have is 2016, and you can't do vertical video, which is what you need for YouTube Shorts and TikTok and stuff like that. Which is it's not a major pain at the moment, but I need to change that. Lightworks is very pricey, eh? What else was there? Have you looked at DaVinci Resolve? Well, that's... I don't know if it's free. I really don't know if it's free or if there's a free version of it. It's one I was going to give a a go at... it's from Black Magic. It's not going to be free then, is it? That's probably going to be expensive. It says free download, but it'll be a trial. And the studio one is $295. It's probably very good, but there's Sony Vegas, which isn't free. Although I'm sure if you were of a mind to, you could find a way of getting it for free. I'm sure that would possibly work. But medieval washing machine, be good, eh? We should have that as a career choice in this. I agree, Monkus Trap. This looks like a medieval finger masher, to be honest. Imagine getting your finger caught under that as it goes around. Probably hurt quite a bit. You need to get a new PC. Oh, you've got a very nice internet connection there. 500 megabytes or megabits up and down. That is very nice. I have nothing like that. Right, now we're in business. We've got the Cowshed unlocked. Brilliant. We need to go and get that. We're going to expand that little farmstead we were building. So that is under there. The farming side of this is probably one of the easier sides to grind up and improve, I think. Just because there's so much farming that you can do. And that counts as farming as well. Okay, so I've got my flour. What else do I need to make these things with? Let me just check the ingredients again. In Kitchen 2. We're going for... I think we're going for the wheat roll. So I've got 6 flour. Oh, I need wheat grain as well. Oh, crap. I need to go and pick some more of that up then. That wasn't part of the plan, was it? Should I go for just white bread? I'm going to go for white bread. Let's get that. Then I just need lots of buckets of water. And all the eggs. And we'll just make as much as we can. And see what it does. So let's take all the eggs. It's not bad. We have a decent amount of eggs. If I take all those buckets of water, it is going to create a riot. But screw it. I am carrying too much. I don't care. Yeah, I think we have someone working... Yeah, it looks like we have someone working the well. I don't think they're working it fast enough, though. Right, pies, tarts, breads. We can do 20. Hey, we've got a pizza oven. That is what we need. Might help if we actually light the damn thing. Yeah, I'd also quite like to build a new PC at some point, too. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Not that I really need to, just one of those things that I kind of like doing every now and again. Take advantage of newer hardware, but what I've got now is doing the job. And the streaming PC is holding up quite well for its age as well, but you never know when something's going to break down one of these things. My God, there's some serious creaking and groaning coming from that well. So, if I need to get the dried meat, I need to look in the recipes, because I think that's from the hunting lodge. And I guess what I need to do is level up the hunting skills and stuff, or to get that unlocked. That's probably what I need to focus on. Been fighting with BT to get the internet fixed. It is awful with some of the broadband companies in this country. Like, when you know there's a fault, you ring them up and you have this argument. Oh, we can't detect any fault from our end. It all seems fine. And you know damn well there's a problem and they're just being crap, inept, trying to fob you off, trying to put you off. And, yeah, it's really frustrating. $11 out of 20. Yeah, I don't think the bread industry is going to be the amazing moneymaker I thought it was going to be. However, I can get, or I can set the cook off doing some stuff. And I think I have room for more barn workers as well, so we can get some flour produced. It's basically just a case of we've just got to expand the village. We need more workers. We will need more cooks as well if we're going to be having more people to feed. The creepiest bread oven ever. It's just black bread. It's the black hole of bread ovens. Demon bread. Yeah, I can hear the wheat being threshed in the barn next door and the water being drawn from the well at this side. We've produced like a factory. It's an industrial zone is what we've got here. Industrial food production. There, that was a really... Oh, give it a bit longer. That was actually quite good. What else can we make? Various things. And that looks nice. Right, let's see how fulfilling this stuff is, actually. So, I didn't use that many buckets of water, so it must have been charges of water and not full buckets. And the white bread gives a... Whoa! Whoa! That gives loads of food. 60 food per loaf? That's incredible! That's better than dragging around bloody... loads and loads of roasted fish. Look at the difference in weight, right? So, let's say 20 white bread's going to weigh the same as about 15 roast fish-ish, because it's nearly there now. So, 15 times 8 is 120, and 20 times 60 is 720. So that's vastly, vastly better. That is worth making then. Right, screw it. I'm going to carry that around on me. Maybe not all of it, because it will probably go off quite fast, but then I won't need a whole lot, will I? Right, put all this away, including all the buckets of water. And she can get filling more up at the well. That's really good stuff. That'll be my food supply of choice, I think. Feels like streaming video gaming is dying. The world is moving on to new things. I don't know about that. It's got a huge audience as video gaming. Trouble is, especially on Twitch, is the majority of that audience is tied up in the top 1% of streamers. I mean, you've got so many people looking at the top 1%, and then the rest of the audience is spread out across a massive thing. So it's really, really hard to grow on Twitch, as I have found. Let me put about 15 of those in. Because if I have too many, they'll just rot. That should keep me going real nicely. Oh, I do like that. Right, we can fit more workers in there, can't we? Let me have a look at my people list. So, I don't think we've got anyone doing nothing at the moment. No, we haven't. And the houses, let me just check the situation here. I've got a house that's not finished. I better go and sort that out. But in this one, we've got Malwina. That's a female. And Ulrika Johnson. So I've got room for 2 males. And then we'll get another house built. Where was I building that house? It has to be over there. Twitch is going great guns, according to your stepson who works for Twitch in marketing. I can see how he's perfectly qualified for that. Oh, okay. We need everything then. We need stone. We've got this set up as stone, haven't we? Stone, stone, stone. Actually, we do need some logs. Oh, hang on. Thatched roof? No. Plank roof, please. Kind of hard to see what I've done from here. Let's do that. So let me go and get logs. We've got a supply of logs here. Let's go and get some logs harvested. Do I want to also get rid of these birch? Because, I've got to be honest, birch don't really do it for me. Yeah, clearing out birch forests is quite acceptable, I think. Make room for the expanding population. People have been indoors for the best part of 2 years. Streaming's going to take a dive when people do weird stuff like go out. On the other side of that, because that could be a very good point, but on the other side of that, then some of the streamers will also be going out, and there might be a bit less competition for viewers. Or if the audience goes down in proportion or in relation to the amount of people streaming, will we notice a difference at all? I don't know. But yeah, Twitch is awful for new streamers and for people who need to grow and get discovered, because it is really bad at showing you off. And also, of course, when you're not live, you're not being seen by anyone. You can't be discovered. Whereas YouTube is a whole lot better than that, at that side of things. It will recommend your content to people who've watched similar stuff. And therefore, it will be recommending your VODs, your live streams, to people whilst you're offline, which is what Twitch doesn't do. And of course, there's a whole YouTube algorithm built up around trying to get the right video in front of the right person. So it's potentially a lot better, but it's only if people get used to and want to watch live streams on YouTube. Some do, some don't. It'd be something I'd be interested to try, and I think multi-streaming would be a great way to go, and then to sort of finance it, or for the to monetize it, I should probably say. Direct people to Patreon or something, but YouTube gives you the creators a better split of the payments anyway. So, but it all depends. It's all swings and roundabouts, and they can all work. I guess it's just knowing how to do it. Hey, Mysil, how's it going? We no great new updates yet. We've been streaming for about an hour. This is the first time in a week, so it's good to be back on this game. Have I got... Is that all the logs I needed? I'm sure there was some more. Ooh, yeah, that's a mistake. 2 for that one. Stone wall in there. I think that's all the logs I require. Let me just have a run around inside, and I'll come back with a stack of stone. Something flew up there. Oh, the wooden attic as well. Yeah, got to remember to do that one. Oh, we've unlocked the cowshed. Yeah, we have. We have done that. That was just through grinding flour, I think. Let's come back with some stone for this. There's a couple of houses I need to insulate. Look at this. Isn't that cute? We have animals available to be named after. Honestly, I can't see anyone wanting to spend 10,000 channel points to have a pig named after them, which I might sell at the first opportunity. I could be wrong, of course. Let me know if you would like to. I did call in on your stream once or twice, our mateys. And I quite often... You want the pig? I quite often call in on streams and don't chat because I'm busy with other stuff, but I just like to just chill out on lots of people's streams. So let me just put this away, Saffron, and we will have that pig named for you. Oh my god, look at the amount of flour I've got here. That is insane. Can be cooked in various dishes in the kitchen. I could probably put that in the kitchen storage, couldn't I? I suspect. Let me get... I probably want about 80 stone. Maybe more. Let's take the planks first, and I'll come back for the stone. Planks. Why can I not find stuff?